These four theorems are related to the angles formed when a transversal intersects two parallel lines. Let's explain each of them. Same side interior angles postulate. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then same side interior angles are supplementary. The sum of angles labeled as 4 and 5 in the diagram below becomes 180 degrees, and the sum of angles labeled as 3 and 6 in the diagram below becomes 180 degrees. Alternate interior angles theorem. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then alternate interior angles are congruent. The angles labeled as 4 and 6 in the diagram below will have equal measures, and the angles labeled as 3 and 5 will also have equal measures. Corresponding angles theorem. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then corresponding angles are congruent. If you have two parallel lines and a transversal, the angles labeled as 1 and 5 will have equal measures, and the angles labeled as 2 and 6 will also have equal measures. Similarly, the angles labeled as 3 and 7 will have equal measures, and the angles labeled as 4 and 8 will also have equal measures. Alternate exterior angles theorem. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then alternate exterior angles are congruent. In other words, if you have two parallel lines in a transversal, the angles labeled as 1 and 7 will have equal measures, and the angles labeled as 2 and 8 will also have equal measures. These theorems are essential tools in geometry for proving relationships between angles formed by parallel lines and a transversal, and they are often used to solve problems involving geometric figures and angles. Math Force be with you.